when I tell you that you should probably grab a snack, grab a drink, and, you know, just be prepared that this is going to be a long one. I'm not kidding. Hey everyone, and welcome back. It has been such a long time, but I'm back with a fall haul. I am so excited. Like, fall is my time. It is the one time of year that I love. Like, I love the weather, but then I also love the scents. Like, the control I've had to have like the past 2 weeks is insane. But if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Amanda. I am an associate slash temporary key holder at a Bath and Body Works store. So, you know, the struggle is real hard not to like spend all of my paychecks there. And yeah, but I haven't been around in a while. We took a little bit of a break, but we're back, and I'm more excited than ever, probably because not only do I have candles, I have body care, I have Halloween. Literally, when I tell you, I told myself, I'm gonna give myself like a $50 budget for the Halloween stuff. And then I saw the stuff that we were getting in store, because my store is a small store, so we're not always guaranteed to get some of the things that the larger stores in the bigger cities get. So sometimes there are things where I'm just like, well, that's cute, that's nice, and then we never see it in store, because obviously there are some things that you can purchase online, but you don't get your associate discount, or I think there is a way, but there's like a bunch of hoops that you gotta jump through. And so my little reminder to myself is, if it's not in the store to purchase and use my associate discount, like the easy way of just punching in my associate number, then we're good to go. Also, I'm having to control myself because my store is one of the, well, I guess all of the stores, but I feel like my store is like the last to get anything really, because we still do not have BOPIS where you can buy online, pick up in store, but we are getting the app. They are rolling out the app nationwide in about a month or so. So like, I'm trying to like tell myself, wait to make some of these purchases that you want, so when the app rolls out, you can get points and you can get rewards and things like that. So I'm excited for that. Let me know down below if your store already does the rewards, because I'm curious to know like some of the things, because obviously I've seen online where people can like get app exclusives, like things release a little bit earlier and like sneak peeks and things like that. But obviously I've never used the app, so I kind of just want to know like all the ins and outs. We did have a little training on it, but it was mostly like the do's and don'ts for the app, like how to help people set it up and stuff like that. It wasn't really like a hands-on navigating it, how to use it, how long it takes for the points to show up on your account and things like that. So I trust you guys to tell me how it all works, because I feel like user experience sometimes is a better go-to than just reading and like looking at slides and little videos and stuff like that. So if you have experience with the app, and if you like the app, or if you don't like certain things about the app, just let me know down below. I have heard that you can cash in, it's not just body care, that you can get like single wick candles. I've seen some people, but then I also heard somebody saying something like you can get accessories like candle holders and plugins, which I would 100% be all about getting a plug-in, like a wallflower plug-in up to $16.50 or $15.50 as my reward. I'm trying to figure out the best way to start this, and I think I'm gonna go fall, Halloween, and then gratis maybe, and maybe some like other random things like mixed in. The first thing I'll do is I'll do these candles so I can get them out of my lap. And I believe all of these, I should have checked. I put these in a crate, and I just want to make sure these are all actual fall candles that I got. Obviously my stores had some of these fall candles for, I don't want to say a month, but at least a couple of weeks. And if you don't know, just because I'm an associate at Bath and Body Works does not mean I get these awesome deals that like the public doesn't get. We do get a 30% discount, but the 30% is either you get the sale or you get your discount. It's one or the other. You have to pick and choose. And the same with coupons. You either got to choose to use your coupons, or you got to choose to use your associate discount. So us associates are like in the same boat as you when we're waiting for candle sales. So if you don't know, today is Friday. No, today's Thursday. I did that yesterday too. I kept thinking yesterday was Thursday when it was Wednesday, but today is the 21st. So candles start online and in stores $13.50. So it's about half off. They're not really advertising it as half off, but a lot of the candles now are $26.50, so $13.50 is about half off. If you have your 20% off, use that, and it makes your candle close between $10 and $11. So but yeah, so I bought a lot of these when my store did a promo, and I believe I don't know if it was a regional or just like certain stores throughout the country, but we did a 2 for $30 sale just to see, kind of as a test market, to see how that went. And I did the 2 for $30, and then they told us Monday, I think. No, I didn't work Monday, so it'd been Tuesday. They're like, yeah, we're gonna try, like, we're gonna be doing the $13.50 candle sale. And I was like, darn it. But you know, it's all good, it's all fun. I like the candles. I'm not that upset about it. You know, obviously you can't compare everything to candle day prices, unfortunately. So I did get 7 candles all together. Peek in that bag to make sure I'm not missing any. Okay, my camera just decided like mid-sentence to cut me off. So but yeah, this is like the pumpkin scent. When I think fall pumpkin spiciness, all the goodness, the nutmeg is gonna be pumpkin clove. This is a luminary candle, so it does, you know, give off a little bit of a glow when you light it. And yeah, this is like my go-to. We did get wallflowers in this, and then pumpkin bonfire as well, and they were literally gone within a day. Like, I left at 3 o'clock on Tuesday when our freight came in, and yesterday I closed, so I came in at 4, and we had like 3 pumpkin bonfires left, and then I sold them to somebody because yesterday was the end of the $3.95 sale. And I was just like, this is what I get for waiting. This is what I get for just being like, yeah, it's okay, it'll be fine. Because obviously somebody loves this just as much as I do, because they bought a ton of the wallflowers. But I've got that pumpkin one. The other pumpkin one I got is pumpkin cinnamon bun. This, to me, when I first smelled it, I was like, all I can think of is cream cheese frosting. And I wasn't really sold on it just because I was making that association. I'm like, you know, I know it smells good, but I just can't get over like the frosting and the cream cheese like in my mind. So I waited like 2 weeks to get this, just because I didn't know if I was on the fence. And then I heard so many people saying it burns so good, but I decided to get the little weird, I don't want to call it a defect, but I always feel bad for some of the candles that are just a little off, and I'm just like, you can tell the way, like the wavy bumpiness of this candle, and I was like, it's okay, I'll choose you, I'll take you home. But yeah, the notes in this one are warm cinnamon roll, pumpkin spice, vanilla frosting. So really good bakery scent if you're into bakery scents. And I'm just like, oh, it's gonna, I know once I start warming this, it's gonna make me hungry. There are just certain scents that I'm just like, I need it. I need a cinnamon roll now. I have to have it. So what other ones? This one's kind of a foodie one. This is champagne apple and honey. I got it in this like sweatery looking package. This was one, we've gotten 2, and then I've already smelled 1 that we are getting ready to put out this week. For apple scent, so we have Apple Orchard Lane, which to me is just like a generic, basic, like classic apple scent. And then there's obviously champagne apple and honey, which is crisp apple, sparkling champagne, jasmine honey. And I have the hardest time saying this name. I'm not gonna lie. The amount of times I've said shample, I'm like, what the heck is a shample? Champagne, apple, and honey. It just, I don't know. It doesn't give just like a classic everyday apple. It has a little pizzazz to it. So I'm gonna warm this or light it and see how well it throws. It is like a little bit of a lighter scent, so I'm hoping maybe once I burn it, maybe once or twice, that like the true scents will like come through. And yeah, I just think this is kind of like a little nice cozy. This is very much a transitional. I feel like if you're not 100% into like diving into pumpkin and fall and all of that, like sweater weather and flannel and things like that, I do think this is a good like transitional scent, because this is part of like the nature collection that we have on a table. So this is a really nice one. And then I've got 3 more, and I'm gonna save the best for last, or the best in my opinion anyways. So the next one, moving into fall, I got Harvest Gathering. And to me, we were like comparing all these things because there was one day we were really slow and I was literally smelling all the candles and comparing the notes on the bottom. But to me, Harvest Gathering and Leaves are very, very similar. The difference is the berries in Harvest Gathering. So this has fresh picked apple, autumn berries, and clove buds. And I'm just like, I'm not like, I don't hate leaves, but I'm not as much of a fan of leaves as like my sister has been a leaves fan for like what seems like a century, but a very long time. And so whenever I think of leaves, I'm just like, that's like her thing. And there's a lot of people that come in the store like all year round looking for leaves. So I'm just like, I'm not as crazy about it as some people. And so I feel like I like this maybe just because it is not the first favorite. Again, feeling a little bit sorry for scents, which is completely out there, but I just like this. This is to me more of a, not like a foodie smell, but just a nice warm scent to have around for like when it's like, you know, the cozy weather, getting a little dark out, nice curl up in a blanket, 70, 60 degree weather, which here it's like 109-ish almost every day. So I get the fact that some people aren't into fall yet, but yeah, this next one is a woodsy scent. It is Birchwood Trail. This is one that I'm hoping it's a little bit heavier once I light it. It is like a lighter woodsy scent, but I'm kind of very much into like woodsy scents because I was really into Palo Santo before they took that away from me. And I don't know, I really liked coconut sandalwood. I really like ocean driftwood, mahogany teakwood. I just really like the kind of heavier masculine and like woodsier scents. So this has cozy vanilla, birch, white birch trees, and a hint of bergamot. So it's really, really nice. I'm just hoping if it's not very strong, because in my mind, when I purchase candles, I have to have like what room I putting it in to actually like make it a plan to purchase it. So I want to put that in my downstairs living room, but I do live in kind of a loft apartment, so if it doesn't throw very far, I'm not gonna smell it besides if I'm sitting right next to it. So if this one doesn't throw very far, I think I'm just gonna put it in my room, and that'll kind of just be like my nighttime candle. But rolling into the 6th candle, and what I consider to be the best candle is Coffee and Whiskey. If you have not smelled this, you need to go in and smell this. This does not compare to Paris Cafe. Oh my goodness, the words are just not coming out of my mouth because I'm so in love with this candle. And we've gotten the body care in this, and I want all of it. This is so good. This does have, I think, a little hint of, so it's bold Irish whiskey, splash of vanilla, and hint of coffee, but I don't know. There's just something in this that is very addictive to me. And I don't know what it is because like I have burned bourbon and bow ties. I've smelled like several things that have like bourbon and the old-fashioned salted caramel old-fashioned candle. I cannot stand that one. I'm sorry if you like that, but there are just some that are super hardcore, like alcohol scented, like punch you in the face. And this one isn't. And I can't figure it out. And maybe that's why I'm so in love with it, because it's like a little mystery. But I honestly got one of these and my store has not got any more in. And I'm hoping today we get some. If not, I probably will like some point this weekend, since they're $13.50, buy some online, because I know this is something I'm going to be obsessed with for a long time. Like I stocked up on coconut sandalwood. I have 3 backups. So I think this might be my next addiction. I'm not gonna lie. But that is gonna be it for my fall candles. We are gonna move along to the last candle that I purchased. And this is one that I was on the fence about. So this is Poppy. This is our signature fragrance at the moment, and is on like the main table, the main displays in the stores. And in the body care, I will tell you, we did receive it in gratis. So as an associate, you got to pick a spray or a body cream. I chose the body cream because I do not need any more full-size sprays, and I had a freebie for a mini spray, or like an $8.50 item. So I chose the little mini spray in here. So we got that, and I'm not gonna lie, I am very much not a floral person, but I really like that. So when the candles were 2 for $30, I decided to grab me one of these. And I have burned quite a bit of it. I will say I purchased this knowing that when I saw it online, there was a 1-star review, and the 1-star review said that it does not throw, that they did not like it because there was no scent and it did not throw. And I will tell you that this is a very light scent. This is not something that is going to be like punch you in the face, very like floral, very heavy, you know. I burned it for like a little over an hour the first time. I could not smell anything. Later that evening, I tried it once my like apartment cooled down, and I tried burning it again. I could smell a little bit. And then yesterday, I just let it go for most of the morning, and I could smell it. I will say, like, I could only smell it like at on and off points, like if I left the room and came back in. I do think this is something that I just become nose blind to because I work in the store, and like the little oil that we have in our warmer for back by the registers is poppy. So I don't feel like I can give like 100% like positive review of this because I feel like I'm nose blind to it. I'm gonna move on to my Halloween stash. So I was prepared to spend like a lot of money on Halloween, and I didn't. And I'm kind of bummed about it, but I do feel like it is more beneficial for me to pick pieces that I actually like than to just pick a bunch of pieces because there's hype and like I gotta have one of everything and I gotta have the whole collection. I am trying to be a little more mindful with my purchases and not just buy a whole bunch of things like I was in the past because it was brand new and it was exciting and I wanted to show everybody everything. So keep that in mind. Last week, or the end of last week, we got this little guy. He is a light up 24/7 and it's $16.50. And he just says, "I twinkle." It's cute. I feel like this is going to be obviously my fall plug-in because once Halloween is over, I still got, you know, a little bit of fall time. So he will probably be like Halloween to, well, I guess it could be kind of Halloween-y, but, you know, just maybe September, October-ish through November, and then Christmas will hit. So we got him, and then obviously I got the bat. I just love him so much, and his little fangs, his cute little fangs. Again, another light up 24/7. I put these in my kitchen just because that way I don't always have to turn on the lights. And he was $22.50, so he does his little glow thing. And I was on the fence about getting the pumpkin, but I just don't, like, the pumpkin's cute, but not as cute as him. And I don't have that many outlets. The next item is, we did not get this on Monday. We got this on Tuesday with our shipment, and I was obsessed with this. I saw just the regular picture online of him like this, and I thought it was like, in the past we've had like little squishy ones for your car clips, but he's $12.50, but I think he's worth every little penny because he is just freaking adorable. And I will be putting this in my car ASAP once I figure out what scent I want to put in there. We've only gotten for fall scents for the cars leaves and vampire blood, which again, not a huge leaves fan, and vampire blood is good, but I just don't think I'm quite there yet for my car. So we gotta figure out something to put in him. I think, oh, my little ghosty, I took this off my apron, but I got him, little boo buddy. He was $6.95. And then for the wallflower sale and the Halloween ones, I chose Wicked Vanilla Woods, which I really do like the body care in this. I just don't feel like I'd be someone to use all the body care, so I got it in a wallflower. And then I obviously got vampire blood. And then just for some other little randoms that I got a vampire blood room spray and a vampire blood pocket bag, which perfectly goes with my Bite Me shirt. I don't know, I was just telling everybody at work, I'm like, this is like my Eddie shrine, my Stranger Things shrine. I am gonna get the vampire blood candle today when I go into work because it was $13.50. I was gonna get it yesterday, and then I remembered, get it when it's half off. Get it when it's half off. And then I just got a Lakeside Morning one just because I do like a clean scent every now and then. So I grabbed one of those. And then for the $2.95 sale, we did a poppy spray since I am obsessed with poppy. So I got that in an antibac, and then I got pumpkin cupcake. So this smells really good as well. I didn't get vampire blood. I do not like Ghoul Friend. I will just come out and say that is not my scent. The peony in it kills it for me. It just smells too much like sweet pea, or reminds me too much of sweet pea. and I can't do it. So girlfriend, and then what other one? Pumpkin carving, not really my thing either. But I didn't get the antibac in Vampire Blood because I couldn't smell it. I sprayed it a couple times and I think it's just too light. Maybe the alcohol overpowers it, but with the poppy, you can definitely smell the poppy fragrance, and then pumpkin cupcake smells delicious. And then the last thing I got with the $2.95 sale was just these new nourishing lip tints. So we got this one, we got like a clear one, and then there was like a wine color, a fuchsia, and a pink. And honestly, I think it's just a bigger version of this because it says nourishing lip butter and this is a nourishing lip tint with hyaluronic acid. So they changed the formula a little bit, but these are $12.50 and these were $9.50. This is the only reason why I picked this, is to test it, is because it was $2.95. I honestly don't know if this is worth $12.50 because I feel like this is just like a Revlon like lip tint or Maybelline lip tint that you could get at a drugstore for like $6 to $8. Nice, but again, with them bumping up the little travel size and the lip products to buy 3 get 1 free, your customers are going to be spending like $40 for 4 lip products. So I don't know. I let them test it and do what they want because it's corporate, but sometimes it's just like, I don't know if they're fully in tune and in touch with some of the customer base and the pricing sometimes as to what is going on. But to keep moving this along, because it's gonna be a long one still, I did get a cat. They gave me one that was in a box. I told them I would take the display. I didn't care because there was another lady checking out at the same time, so I should probably open this and make sure she's not cracked. But this was the only candle holder that I wanted. The hand creeps me out too much. So many people love that hand. The soap hand really doesn't creep me out, but the single wick and the 3 wick, that I just don't like that. I don't know why. Obviously there's some deep trauma in me somewhere. It's just not like that creepy ass hand, but we had so many people call too within the last couple of days. Are you getting any more in? I'm like, we never got a 3 wick holder to begin with. We got 2 little hands to start off with, and yeah. We are supposed to get the spooky tree and one of the $200 ones that's online. They said that like they're gonna deploy one of them to our store. I don't know if we're getting that this week or next week, but I'm really curious to see how well that is put together because I like the spooky tree. I just don't know if it's gonna be built to the dollar price because the Raven to me was not worth the sticker price, and the eyeball is just because there's a little more to it, but the Raven just kind of felt cheap to me. Just gonna be my honest opinion. But she is perfect. She is perfect. I may put a single wick in here. I don't know. I've honestly thought about different things. You could put like a cookbook in there. You could put a little succulent and things like that. We were trying to think of everything I could put in there the other day. And she's just so freaking cute. And this is something that I would keep out all year. That's the other thing is I'm trying to gravitate towards like candle holders that more so are like an all year thing, or like go with kind of my, you know, personality, because I'm not a super hot pink girly girl, Barbie girl type person. So I feel like this is it. That is my aesthetic, my vibe. So that was $40, and then obviously with my associate discount, she was down to like 30 and change. So I was really happy about that. And then moving into like some final items here. Because I'm now an SLT, I was bumped up to like a temporary key holder / SLT in May after I came back from vacation. So, and I was through, only supposed to be temporary through semi-annual sale, but we've had somebody out for surgery. We've had multiple people out this past like week and a half with COVID. So there was a little scare that we might have to close the store because so many people, so many associates had COVID. I luckily have tested positive every single time I've tested, so thank you very much, little shot, because I'm honestly like, I feel like that is the only thing. I take gummy vitamins, but other than that, like, sometimes I wonder how I don't get sick. But yeah, so we got to choose for our gratis a poppy body cream or spray, a gel soap, and then SLTs also got to choose a new moisturizing hand sanitizer. I chose Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. Again, I'm a pumpkin gal, so I love, love, love that. That will probably get used so much because on the side I do Spark deliveries for Walmart, so whenever I'm like done doing all that, I use a lot of sanitizer, and I think I'm just gonna leave that in my car and remember to bring it in and out because obviously it's way too hot just to keep it in there. But once it gets cooler, it's just gonna chill in there. And then what else? $5.95 missed sale. So last week when we had $5.95, I got Pink Berry Clouds. I feel like this one has really grown on me because last year, did I get a dud? This would be like there we go. I don't know. I just feel like it grew on me because this was out last year when I started and I was just like, I'm not into that. And I'm like, I kind of am into it. It's sweet and it's yummy. It has strawberry sponge sugar, marshmallow fluff, and fresh air. Don't ask me what kind of fresh air they be trapping in this bottle, but I like it. It is very sweet. And then, if you couldn't tell from my selection here, I really have a Denim and Daisies obsession. So this was the gel soap that I chose for my gratis, and these went so fast. Like every associate was choosing this, but we did have a couple of associates that when I even started last year, they were talking about, I really wish they'll bring back Denim and Daisies, and they got their wish. So everyone was grabbing this as their gratis, and we still have not seen a restock of that in my store yet. So I'm glad I grabbed that. And then I got this with the $5.95 sale, and then this with my $7 body cream coupon. So it is Sweet Daisies, Sun Soaked Denim, and Summer Citrus. Again, I'm not a floral person, but this to me is like a light floral because it does have that citrus note paired with the daisies. And I like Marc Jacob Daisy is like my go-to actual perfume. So I feel like this is a very nice fragrance, just like an everyday, nice, somewhat clean fragrance. And yeah, that is the end of this ginormous haul that's probably, hopefully not going to be 30-40 minutes long. But I just wanted to update you guys and show you what I got for my fall haul. Obviously, there are some more fall candles coming this weekend. We are getting some more on the truck today. So there's going to be like a Cuddle Weather and Autumn pumpkin spice latte, which I was like, if we get that in, if that actually comes in on the truck today, because sometimes our trucks say we're getting like 130 some packages and then they show up with 90 and I'm like, where's the rest of it? But yeah, so pumpkin spice latte is probably coming home with me today. Vampire Blood's coming home with me today. But we have Cuddle Weather Autumn, Honeycrisp apple that smells really good. Not gonna lie, I love that. So there's I might actually have to, you know, start budgeting what I'm gonna get here because there's quite a few other ones. There's like a white pumpkin oak wood that we're getting. I think there was like a plum candle that we're supposed to get. I want to say that there was like 8 candles that we were supposed to get, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and if you are new, feel free to subscribe because we are gonna probably be going headfirst into fall because I love fall so much. And I think I'm gonna start doing candle reviews, like how I feel like for certain ones after like I've burned them, and wallflowers and things like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.